Revelation 14, 15, and 22 reads as follows. And I looked, and lo, a Lamb stood upon Mount Zion, and with him 144,000, having their Father's name written in their forehead. And I saw as it were a sea of glass mingled with fire, and them that had gotten the victory over the beast, and over his image, and over his mark, and over the number of his name, standing on the sea of glass, having the harps of God. And they shall see his face, and his name shall be in their foreheads. Here in the book of Revelation, John depicts a scene of victory for the saints who would have lived through the trials of the last days. John sees the saints in heaven. These saints are in the presence of the Lamb, and they are represented by the 144,000. They have overcome the beast, his image, his mark, and his number, and because of this they are found worthy to stand on the sea of glass. So this 144,000 represents a people at the end of time who overcome the beast and his system. Hence, Christ says in Matthew 24 verse 21, For then shall be great tribulation or persecution, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be. So Matthew 24 points us to a time when Christianity would be persecuted by the world. The question should be asked, why would Christianity be persecuted? The answer is given in the book of Revelation and in the book of 2 Timothy. Revelation reads, And the dragon was wroth with the woman, and went to make war with the remnant of her seed, which keep the commandments of God, and have the testimony of Jesus Christ. The book of Timothy reads as follows, Yea, and all that will live godly in Christ Jesus shall suffer persecution. So as this world plunges deeper and deeper into darkness and chaos, there will be a clarion call for greater religious observance. This, we discovered, will be in the form of the mark of the beast. So while governments and nations accept this mark, the 144,000 will fast to the law of God, not bending to the mark of the beast. And it is this that will cause them to suffer great persecution. In our last series, The Dawn of the New World Order, we saw that the beast had his mark, sign, or standard, and this the world received in their forehead. In like manner, God also has his mark, sign, or standard, and this was also located in the foreheads of the saints. And as we discovered, this mark was his law. Interestingly, John sees another mark, and this mark was upon the foreheads of the saints. This mark, sign, or standard is distinct from the mark, sign, or standard of the beast. It is also distinct from the mark, sign, or standard of God, which is his law, and it is a precursor or prerequisite to the salvation of the 144,000. John was in vision, and lo, a Lamb stood on Mount Zion, and with him 144,000, having his Father's name written in their foreheads. Again John was in vision, and there shall be no more curse, but the throne of God and of the Lamb shall be in it, and his servants shall serve him, and they shall see his face, and his name shall be in their foreheads. This statement of having their father's name in their forehead only appears twice in the Bible, but John makes it clear that it is a facet of great importance to the redeemed. And it is in Revelation chapter 7 that it brings to view that this mark, which is God's name, was received before the second coming of Christ, and even before the great tribulation or persecution. And it was this distinct mark that qualified the saints to be numbered among the 144,000. Revelation 7 reads as follows: "And after these things I saw 4 angels standing on the 4 corners of the earth, holding the 4 winds of the earth, that the winds should not blow on the earth, nor on the sea, nor on any tree. And I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living God. And he cried with a loud voice to the 4 angels, to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea, saying, Hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our God in their forehead. And I heard the number of them which were sealed, and they were sealed 144,000. So here we see that God was about to remove his protective care from the earth, but he saw that his people were not ready, because they did not have the seal in their forehead. And because of this, he does not permit the tribulation to befall his people until they are sealed, both with his mark, which is his commandments, and with his name. Even now we are seeing that the protective hand of God is being removed from the earth, and chaos and confusion are taking its place. So, if we are to make it through the tribulation or the persecution which is to come, then we must have the Father's name written in our foreheads. Then, what does it mean to have the Father's name in your forehead? To get the answer to your question, you must stay tuned.
God of Abraham, take my child into thy hands, that he may live to thy service.
But, Mother, we have not even given him a name.
God will give him a name.